is Saturday here at NLGJA, and obviously this is not NLGJA, by the way. This is undisclosed location, we'll call it that. Anyway, wanted to give you a quick tour of the museum. If you've never been to DC before, museum is a place dedicated to the world of news, broadcast news, TV news, online media, print. Sorry, I left to put you guys print at the last, but you know. Anyway, it's a great place. Went by there this morning. I'm going to show you some of the pictures that I took there. I'm also you're going to see these as the first time as I am to see how they turned out. It's my camera. So I'm going to go ahead and play through these, and you'll see them pop up on your screen, and I'll describe what they are. When you first walk into the museum, you see this. This is a big panel of the Berlin Wall. And what was interesting to me is that this side you see all the graffiti, all the painting, all the writing there. And if you look on the other side, it's completely blank. There is absolutely nothing there. I don't know if that was, I'm not quite sure if that was, because of the mechanics of how the wall was set up, or if there just was, if it was just how that was. But I thought that was really interesting. Now, when you go up to the top of the building, you see, because that's what happens when you first get in, you see a beautiful, beautiful shot of the Capitol building. That's just down the street, and I mean, it looks really good in this picture. This display here I thought was really interesting because it highlights what countries are free when they have in terms of the media and what aren't. And it really, I know there's a snapshot of the picture here. It mainly focuses on North America and South America, but it surprised me that in Mexico they do not have free media. It's somewhat state controlled. That kind of surprised me. And this right here, ABC News anchor Bob Woodruff, a few weeks after he was named to World News Tonight, was in Iraq and was disabled, for lack of a better term. Critically injured, let's put it that way, over there. And this was the flak jacket that he was wearing when that happened. When you go inside, you'll see this display here. This was a communications tower on one of the top of the Twin Towers. This was a broadcast antenna for TV and radio out of New York, and obviously it fell when the Twin Towers fell. It was a really, really moving display, and it takes you back to that day when it was about 6 months after I started. No, it was about a year after I started in TV, about 9 months after I started my new job, my second job at Cake, and it's one of those things that you'll never forget. And this is also something that kind of surprised me, just because I had never thought of it before. How many journalists have, been killed in the line of duty, and from what they're doing. And I think the most sobering thing about this picture is that there's more room at the top for this panel. This surprised me as well. They had a display about Beijing 2008, and these two animated characters that you see here, they're government censors. They're little animated characters that tell you how wonderful it is to have your work censored. I thought to me that's just kind of odd and a little disturbing, to be honest. It's showing that censorship is fun. No, it's not. It's censorship, and it's not cool. This right here is the news helicopter for KCWE-TV, the NBC station down in Houston, I believe. To be honest with you, I don't know the history of this helicopter because I couldn't find the plaque for it, but I thought that it was just cool to see, and really to see how enormously big the chopper is. This book I saw in the gift store. I thought it was hilariously funny. If you've ever seen my blog, it's called amnewsboy.livejournal.com, and I thought that was just funny as hell. And lastly, this right here is a satellite truck. This is apparently the very, very first broadcast satellite vehicle, CONUS 1 from the early 80s, and that kind of surprised me. I thought satellite technology was actually around earlier than that, or mobile satellite technology, where you could throw a dish in the air and go. And you look back to today when almost every TV station in the big markets has a satellite truck, and like us at KMBC, we use our satellite truck every single day. So this is apparently how it all started. So there you go. Those are some of the pictures I took over at the museum. Coming up in a little while is going to be the Not So Silent auction, and that's actually going to probably wrap it up for the conference. I'll be taking some pictures there, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Also, be sure to check out the other videos in the series. I mean, there have been 11 of them, and I've seen that some of you have been watching, which is awesome. If you haven't seen the others, by all means, please check them out. Because I hope you like them. Thank you very much, and we'll see you guys in a couple hours.